Here we go. Hey guys, good morning. It's about 7 a.m. in sunny California. I'm gonna get pumped up with some jazzy coffee and caffeine. Let's see. I just posted. There's one guy in here. Just like it, bump it, whatever. Who gives a shit? All right. He left. Okay. Hi guys. I'm just drinking my coffee. I'm gonna go get my phone, and we're gonna start flipping voters. Yay! I posted the Reddit link right there. If you guys can just upvote and comment to get that thing, up the top on new, so more people can see this. Yesterday, I think I got to 50. So the goal today is try to get to 60 viewers at once. All right. It's so sad when people don't donate. Ty Cobb, Babe Ruth at gmail.com and 777-222-3333. I'm a persuasion caller. I'm a persuasive caller. Hey, anybody, if you see this right here, the Reddit link, like it, upvote it, comment on it, try to get it bumped as best you can. And wait, no, I didn't want to do it like this. No, I did it wrong. Persuasion, yep, got it. All right. We got, this is our last day. I don't know, what's going to happen. And away we go. Like, upvote, like it, upvote. Come on, guys. Got to get that thing popping. I need to count on y'all. Impeached account. I like you. You must be Spencer. Nice to meet you, Spencer. I can't believe you moved all the way to Japan because you hate Trump that much. That's unbelievable. Hey, how you doing? Susan isn't there, guys. Remove call. No contact. Hey, Susan, how are you? Can you hear me? My name is Mike Venetton. I'm giving you a call all the way on the other side of the country from San Diego, California. It's about 7 a.m. here. I woke up extra early just to give you a phone call. I'm just going to ask you a loaded question. Are you going to go vote in those primaries later today? Do you have your candidate in mind? Is it still up in the air? Perfect. You're exactly who I'm looking to talk to, the undecided voter. Let me make, if you got 2 seconds, I'm going to make the most compelling pitch to you I can possibly make to get you on our side. We need your vote. Real quick. Listen, I don't know what your priorities are as far as, stacking them 1, 2, 3, whether it's healthcare, whether it's education, whether it's a woman's right to choose or military spending. I don't know. I can just tell you what mine is. Mine, number one, is getting Trump out of office. I don't know how you feel about old Donnie Dealmaker, but that's number one for me. So there's a specific reason I'm calling you with who I am. I am with the only candidate that's favored to beat Trump by odds makers in Vegas that have no agenda and no bias and are just in the business of being on the right side of the money. I am with the only candidate that's favored to beat Donnie Dealmaker head to head. Okay, that's it. And I'm going to tell you this right now. We are not favored to win the Democratic vote. We're about 50-1. We're about 3-1 to beat Trump head to head. We're about 50-1 to actually get the nomination. So we need your help. We're polling at about 9 to 10%. So we need to get to 15. I don't know if you know the rules or how well versed you are. If we get to 15%, then we get a delegate, and then we're invited down to the debate down in South Carolina. So we're burning on fumes. So let me tell you how valuable your vote is to us. All right. Look, I'm going to tell you right now, in my opinion, I've been dialing for about a week straight, about 8-9 hours a day. I stopped doing my job just because I'm so passionate about getting that orange dipstick out of office. So what I'm doing is I'm dialing I'm going to tell you this. If you're leaning towards Bernie Sanders, it's going to be a good day for you because I've talked to about 1,000 people. 9 of them that are decided are all voting Bernie. So I think Bernie's going to have a very good showing in New Hampshire. Now, the person I'm calling you with, we're the underdog, but we're actually the favorite against Trump, and we're the only one that can beat Trump head to head, in my opinion. My candidate's name is Andrew Yang. You still with me? Everybody, let me explain to you why. It's not me. It's guys that are in Vegas that are paid, that make Vegas makes billions of dollars being on the right side of the money. They're not stupid. And I'll explain to you why he can beat Trump. Whether we can get the Democratic nomination, that's the uphill battle that we need to climb. But there's a reason that he's favored to beat Trump. And I'll explain it to you. It's rather fascinating. So you have I'm going for it. So basically, let's talk about every 4 years what happens. The people in the middle, the swing voters in swing states, really make the election. I'm out here in California. All right. Let me tell you this right now. The reason I'm working my tail off is because I'm trying to make a difference, because my vote in California means diddly poo. I'm going to be a blue state no matter what I do. I could vote for Johnny Carson, and it's not going to make the slightest bit of difference. So that's why I'm working so hard for this. It's all about swing voters and swing states. The reason that he's the only one that's favored, and I'll go through all the candidates and why they're actually massive underdogs against Trump. But number one is we do exceptionally well with people in the middle, the moderates, the constitutionalists, the libertarians, the undecideds. And I'm telling you this right now, I donated 3 weeks of my time. I dropped everything. I stopped doing my job. I flew out to Iowa. I worked the caucus. We became viable just because people liked me and I'm good at talking. Sweet people in the Midwest, little dated, but whatever. The reason that Yang, okay, is favored to beat Trump and no one else is because half of the office, I met about 60 people that came to and through that office in Burlington, Iowa. Half of them were Trump supporters in 2016. He will grab like 15% of the registered Republicans, plus he'll get the people in the middle. And you know that if it doesn't matter who the Democratic nomination is, those Democrats are going to come out and vote for the Democrat. So the one guy, you don't really know about this, or you don't really think about this, but the one guy that swings the pendulum is a little Asian man that likes math. And he's not little. He's actually about 6 foot. I got a chance to meet him. He's actually a big Chinese man. But for you, I'm begging you. Okay, we're on fumes. All right. He didn't crush it at the debate. I don't know why. He was kind of a wallflower. If you watch the debate, I thought Amy did really well. But again, I think Amy's going to do well at your poll. I think Bernie's going to run away with it. I think Buttigieg is going to fall off a cliff. because people in New Hampshire, seem to notice that his orientation might hold him up. So they're a little reluctant to you guys kind of think a little bit more critically than people in Iowa. People in Iowa didn't even know that he was married to a man. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I fully support that. I just think that that's going to be a sticking point. Yeah. What? Excuse me? I'm telling you about Andrew. I'm telling you about Andrew. So Andrew wants to give everybody $1,000. I don't know if that's all anybody knew about him in the caucus. They knew he wanted to give everybody $1,000, and he was Asian, and that's really all they knew about him. Do you know about the $1,000 UBI? Do you know where the money's coming from? I'm listening. Do you know where the money for the UBI is coming from? Do you know where the money is from the $1,000 is coming from for the UBI? It's who? Are you still with me? No. If it's hypothetically, if he gets elected, do you know where the $1,000 that's given to everybody, where that money is coming from, or where he intends to get it from? It's not the 1%. We're not taking from the rich and giving to the poor. We're not robbing from Peter to give to Paul. What it's doing is it's called the freedom dividend, but it's more like a data dividend. It's actually a Republican idea. Out in Alaska, okay, if you move to Alaska, okay, if you and your husband, if you're married and your kids, if the four of you move to Alaska right now, the Alaskan government will give you $2,000 a year. It's called an oil dividend. That's the money every Alaskan receives from the state for allowing all these oil companies to drill in their backyard. Alaska has a ton of oil drilling, so you get $2,000 a year. The same thing is going to be applied to Google, Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, any of these companies. Okay, what does Google do? What does Google do? I'll tell you this right now. Okay, what does Google do? Google gets your email. If you have a Google email, they want your name. You click a little box. If you ever signed up for anything online, if you ever had an Apple Music iPlay, they give you a 6-page fine print letter that you just click on. You don't even read. That is saying that they can do whatever they want with your name, your number. That's how Google is a $1 trillion company. Is they buy and sell your name, my number, my email address, my phone number, my address, I already said my address, my age, my sex. And what they do is they buy and sell that information, and then they make a ton of money. So what Andrew's doing, and keep in mind, if you know this, Apple, Facebook, Google, they don't pay a dime in taxes. They take their money and they put it in the Cayman Islands account. Yeah? Okay, so you and I pay more in taxes than they do. So they take all their money and they put it in their bank and they pull it out of the economy. Now you're in New Hampshire, you're in New England area. You guys aren't doing that rough, all right? The economy's good, people are working, people are making money. I just came back from Burlington, Iowa. It's like the place the United States forgot. It's this little town that's all old factory brick buildings that are all empty. It's right on the Mississippi River between Iowa and Illinois. And it used to be a hot, trading post because you would ship goods. If the corn and the soybean farmers would use the river to ship down south all the corn and soybean, and then it'd be shipped out to the rest of the world. So it was a booming economy 100 years ago. Now it's dying. The Midwest is absolutely positively dying, and it's being forgotten about. I'm just going to throw some numbers your way, and you tell me if they make sense as far as the UBI and how helpful it would be. So there's 18,000 people in Burlington. 20% of those 18,000 people are below the poverty line. 40% of the city is currently getting some. Tell you what else? What? Well, okay. Andrew's also okay. So you understand the UBI and how it'll help people. Perfect. He's actually, his biggest thing is he wants Medicare for all, like a lot of people do. Every Democrat is running on Medicare for all, but his biggest issue with it, and this is why his biggest issue with the Medicare thing is he wants to make the cost. Obama wrote a blank check to these insurance companies and pharmaceutical companies that they are just absolutely raping the American worker. I've talked to 100 people from New Hampshire, and they're just like, it's so expensive. I can't even pay my bills
because I have to pay this much for insurance and then the copay. His biggest thing is he wants Medicare for all, but he first wants to address the fact that these companies and these medicines and these procedures are absolutely gouging the American people. So he wants to bring the cost down. That's his big thing. With other anything else, I mean, he wants to do the UBI. His biggest thing is automation. That's really where I hopped in on. I was watching something and I was telling my friend like 2 years ago, I go, it was kind of like the climate change thing. You know, like 10, 15 years ago, people like talked about it, but nobody cared. It wasn't until it was on their front door and the entire continent of Australia was burning that people said, we might have to do something about that. So the automation thing is coming. I'll just throw some, so basically robots are going to absolutely decimate the workforce. I'll give you an example. So you've got, there's 3.5, yeah. So one of the big, what, excuse me? Okay, so yeah, there's 3.5, for example, you have 3.5, one of the biggest occupations in the world is truck driver. Okay, in 5 years, those 3.5 million jobs are all going to be automated. Those people are uneducated and middle-aged. Where are they going to go and how are they going to be taken care of? He is addressing these issues of automation. Now I'm asking you, as far as all of his policies, I mean, I can work with you all day. I'm just going to ask you. You don't know what? How is he? Well, that's where the UBI is coming from. The $1,000 a month is what's addressing automation, because what I was trying to get to that, and you just told me to keep going. So I'll go back to it. So in Burlington, there's 18,000 people. If you give 18,000 people where there's a 20% poverty and 40% of those people on food stamps, $1,000, that is the money that is sitting in Apple's bank, in Apple's money bin, like Uncle Scrooge, that isn't circulating through the economy. If you put that money in their hands, then that's $18 million per month that's being pumped back into their economy. That's over $200 million a year that is going towards your local economy, to your piano lessons, to your mechanic, to your, if you want to go out to breakfast in the morning, that's money that's circulating through your economy. And his biggest thing is we have to do something, whereas you're starting to see the disparity of wealth in this country, especially with the data and these internet companies. It is getting so outrageous that something has to be done to kind of quell all of this, insane amounts of money that's just being put into a bank account in the Cayman Islands. They're pulling money out of our economy, and it's only going to get worse with the automation thing. And that's what Andrew's biggest thing is. That's his number one thing, is his platform. And you're going to lose half the jobs to automation. Everyone over the age of 18 gets $1,000 a month to do whatever they want with it. If you put it in, no matter what. So basically, it's a way to put money in the hands of people who aren't going to have jobs. If you want to see a change somewhere in a place like Burlington, Iowa, that's starving, if you put $1,000 into every person's hands and they're going to spend it, they can't put it in their bank. Everybody needs that money, but it's going to go right back into their community. Well, it's an interesting thing that no one's ever. Yeah, you're breaking up. Okay, can I count on your vote for Andrew Yang? Can you help us to get to 15% today? Okay, I'll count on your vote today. Thank you so much. Andy Yang needs it. Take care. Bye. Take care. That was a good one. A lot of people are actually like, this is the day where everybody's put it off. So if you guys start dialing today, you can get people to listen. It sounded like she was just incurring information. I don't know if I got her to vote for Andrew Yang. I know that she's open to it. I don't know if she necessarily liked me, but she was listening. So it's what happens. It is what it is. Just keep on going. Maybe not. I'd say, we'll see. To my 6 viewers in here, I'm gonna post my Reddit post. If you guys can just try to get this thing viral via, I don't even know if that's the right word, but viral via Reddit, so we can get more eyeballs to watch this and encourage more people to sell and learn and how to do all this shit.
Click on it, upvote, and comment. What else? Let's get back at it. What do you say? Talk to the correct person. Susie was nice, but Susie was getting all the facts. Are you? Is it working? You yanging him? Atta boy. Atta baby. We just need like 9,000 more of us, guys, and we're right there. I wish I was doing this 7 months ago. I really was. I didn't know. I think that there's a untapped. I know it is. It's fucking. I'm giving you guys fucking free gold. I really am. You know, if this doesn't work out, take these skills and go fucking get a sales job on the phone, and you will make fucking bank. Hello, Carol. Can you hear me? Hello, Carol. Can you hear me? Hi, how are you doing? My name's Mike Venetton. I'm calling you all the way from sunny Southern California in San Diego because I'm calling just to ask you if you plan on voting at the primaries this evening. You already did? Okay. Who'd you vote for? Am I allowed to ask, or is that is that personal? Andrew Yang. I'm calling you about my boy Andy Yang. It's okay. Who'd you vote for? That's not. I'll tell you what. If you're a Bernie fan, I've dialed the phone for about a week now. I was in Iowa for 3 weeks working there, and then I quickly after the caucus, I quickly shift my focus to you guys in New Hampshire. I've been doing this for about 8 to 10 hours a day. I've talked to thousands of people, probably 1,000 people. 900 of the 1,000 are voting for Bernie. So I think Bernie's going to win in a landslide. So you got that going for you. No, he will. I guarantee. What was that? Tulsi, I'm not hearing enough about Tulsi Gabbard. The person that that had the biggest bump from the debates that did really well seems to be Amy Klobuchar. She raised about $3 million, and yeah, she did really well as a man that's not scared of a strong woman and appreciates a strong woman. I mean, if it's not Andrew Yang, I'm down for Amy. I really am. More so than I don't like Buttigieg at all. I think Bernie's a little bit too far left for a lot of swing voters in swing states. I think Biden is just going to underperform again. But anyway, I won't take up any more of your time. Have yourself a wonderful day. Bye. She already voted via mail-in. It's not easy. Fuck, dude. If this is easy, what I do is not easy. It's hard, but it's good. Okay, so she mailed in her vote a week ago. She said, "I wish I knew who Andrew Yang was. I probably would have voted for him." So, again, thanks a lot, campaign. You keep fucking asking for millions of dollars from us people, and then you don't do shit with it. Don't even get me started. Anybody, real quick, if there's 12 of you, please like and comment on my, please like and comment on my Reddit post, get it bumped up, make it viral, try to get, I'm going for 60 to watch me all at one time today. We got to get it. Hey, my name's Mike. Hello? I'm calling about Andrew Yang. Who do you support? I am here to discuss it. I'm just asking. I like talking politics. He's not here to discuss it. He does not support Andrew Yang. You can close. You can close. It's just not easy. Everybody thinks that being a phone salesman is fucking easy, or being any salesman. If you meet anybody, they all kind of like roll their eyes at salesmen. And they're like, yeah, I can do that. If everybody could do that, everybody would be making fucking 6 figures and driving fucking Teslas and Audis. Hello? No. I'm not talking to you. Yeah. La la la. All right. I mean, all y'all can get it. Just dial, man. I think we're onto something here. I think I'll tell you the story. When I got to Iowa, there was a little guy that told me that was running the office. He goes, statistic. Everybody in fucking Andrew Yang's crew is all about stats and statistics. And he said, well, statistically speaking, canvassing works. Phone banking only works 3% of the time. I said, get me a phone and get the hell out of my way. You could do sales. Anybody can do sales. It's just ask for the money. It's just like, do you want to make $15 an hour working 10 hours a day, or do you want to make six figures working an hour a day? That's really what it comes down to. But yeah, anyway, back to he said his name is Trey. Trey said, statistically speaking, for canvassing statistics in the campaign. Hello, Steven, can you hear me, sir? Hey, how you doing? My name is Mike Venetton. I'm giving you a call from sunny Southern California and San Diego, just to ask you if you're planning on voting at the primaries today. All right. Take care, sir. I hope you voted for Andrew Yang. I hope so, sir. Have a great day. I shouldn't have done that. I need to take a break. And basically, in my opinion, the issue is of why phone banking doesn't work. People don't know how to do it. If you teach these kids how to kids these days, the millennial generation, I don't want to date myself, but people are used to doing this. People aren't used to even talking to their friends. So if you can teach people how to do this, I'm telling you, it is an absolute gold mine for flipping voters. I'm flipping. I think I flipped like 20-ish yesterday. If there's, think about it. If we have 1,000 of us and we're flipping 20 each day, what is that? 20,000 votes every day. That's how we get Andrew where we are. We can't rely on the campaign. They just want to take our money and burn it. I don't know. Back at it. Hey, how you doing? Lorraine, how you doing? My name is Mike Venetton. I'm calling you all the way from San Diego, California. I'm just going to ask you a loaded question. Are you planning on voting at the primaries this evening? You've already mailed it in. Can I ask you who you voted for? Can I ask you who you voted for? Okay. Take care. Have a great day. So 87-year-old women don't like to discuss. It's an old school thing. I don't know what the hell it is. They don't want to tell you who they voted for. I don't care. Hello. How you doing, sir? Sir, can you hear me? My name's Mike Venetton. I'm calling you all the way from sunny San Diego, California. I called just to ask you well, it was freezing in Iowa when I spent 3 weeks in Iowa. I didn't know the weather could get that cold. I'm from Southern California my whole life. The coldest weather I've ever been into was Lake Tahoe. I think I was in like 12 degrees up at Lake Tahoe. And I got off the plane 3 weeks ago in Iowa, and there was like a cold storm coming through. It was minus 26. I walked outside, I took a breath, and my lungs hurt. I didn't know your lungs could hurt if it was that cold. It's insane. Yeah. I was just in Tijuana on Saturday. I don't have insurance because these insurance premiums are way too high. And since I live so close to Tijuana, I drive 10 minutes. Me and my wife drive 10 minutes down across the border. I have a special pharmacy that doesn't gouge me and rip me off, and I go about my way. They want to charge me
Oh no, no, the insurance company costs these days are insane. They want to charge me $2,000 a month every month, so that's $24,000 a year, and then they want my copay for my asthma medication is more than if I just go down to the pharmacy in Tijuana and buy it from my guy. You know, it's insane. Oh, yeah, Adam, good. I'm just calling to ask if you're voting at the primary today. I'm asking you if you're planning on voting at the primary today. Perfect. Do you have your candidate in mind? Is it 100%? Let me ask you a question. If I make the most compelling argument to you you've ever heard, could I get you off of that guy and get you to my guy? You tell me the issue. All right, I'll tell you. Let me tell you. All right, fine. You want me to go to work? I'll go to work. My issue, my number one issue, I'll tell you. What was it? I'm going to tell you. I'm calling you with the guy named Andrew. He's everybody's second favorite choice, but I'm going to explain to you why he needs your vote more than who you're talking to. Now, you're asking me what my number one is, or what I think your number one is. You think you said manufacturing? Are you talking about like the outsourcing of jobs? Then Andrew, let me explain to you why Andrew Yang's your guy. Andrew Yang is the only one that's talking about the shark in the water, and everybody else is ignoring. There's a 20-foot great white shark that is eating people, and no one's even addressing it. And it's automation. The robots, you forget about fuck. Yeah. I'm listening. You go ahead. Oh, you did. So you read Andy Yang's book. Perfect. Are you voting for him today? Okay, let me tell you why you need to vote for him. Okay, you read his book. You know if automation, okay, or excuse me, do you know where that money's coming? You know where that money's coming from. You read his book. I don't need to give you the whole spiel. Well, it's not just that. I'm actually really impressed with the whole how intelligent you guys up there. You guys take being well thought out and critically thinking very, very valuable up there. And I've just learned that from dialing the phone. No, there's lots of smart people like you. He just did what? Okay. So here's my pitch to you. You know all of Andrew Yang's whatever. Okay. I'm gonna give you my biggest priority. Look, it's not outsourcing of jobs. It's not healthcare. It's not military spending. It's not the trade war with China. My number one goal, and this is why I'm working for Andrew Yang, is to get Donnie Dealmaker dipshit out of office. Andrew Yang, and let me tell you about this, okay? And this might surprise you if you don't. You're an educated guy, so maybe you already know this. There is one candidate that Vegas odds makers has put as a betting favorite to beat Trump head to head. There's only one Democrat that it is, and it's Andrew Yang. It's Andrew Yang is favored in Vegas by guys who, they don't care about, but they don't have a bias like the DNC does. They just care about being on the right side of the money. And I can explain to you why Andrew Yang is actually favored to beat Trump head to head, and he's the only one. A vote for anybody. A vote for anybody else is a vote for another 4 years of Trump, and I will explain it to you. Okay? Yeah. Okay. So the people in the middle. What's all right? Yeah. Well, no, the undecided. So right here, every 4 years, the presidency comes down to what? Swing voters and swing states. Correct? Look, this is why I'm working. Well, yeah, you guys are a swing state, but I'm here in southern old California. So what I'm doing, and why I'm up at 6 a.m. and dialing the phone, trying to make the world a better place, is I don't have my vote means diddly piss in California. I'm a blue, whether presidency. Well, that's awesome. My vote could mean absolute less. So that's why I'm here and I'm working my tail off for you. Is I'm trying to make the world a better place and I'm trying to change it. And the reason that yesterday it rained a little bit, but then it got really nice. And today I spent 3 weeks in Iowa and it was freezing cold. I didn't see the sun until a Sunday, 2 days before I left. I came right home on Saturday when I went down to Tijuana with my wife. It was 67 degrees without a cloud in the sky. And I'm like, oh, yeah, this is why everybody pays an arm and a leg to live out here. That's warm though. When it hit the mid 30s, I wanted to wear shorts when I was in Iowa. And then one Sunday, it hit to the mid 50s, and I wanted to put on my swimming trunks and get in the swimming pool. So yeah, you're on board with Andrew Yang, all right? But let me explain to you why he's the only one that's favored. Is guys like, okay, so every 4 years, comes down to swing voters in swing states. You got the Democrats in the blue, and what they do is they're going to vote for the Dem. You got the Republicans in the red. They're going to vote the Republican. It's you guys in the middle, Florida, New Hampshire, Illinois, the swing states. This is why Andrew Yang's favored to beat Trump. He's polling at 15% of Trump voters, okay? In Iowa, I met 60 people that walked through that office. Half of them were Trump supporters in 2016. He polls exceptionally well with moderates, with independents, with undecideds, with constitutionalists, with libertarians, and with those Trump supporters that are disenfranchised by Trump's nonsense with the tweeting. So that's why he's a favorite. So here's the deal. This is what I'm going to ask you. Is we're polling at about 9%. I just saw something. We're pushing 11% in New Hampshire. We need to get to 15% to get a delegate, and then we're invited to the debate in South Carolina, and we can debate on the debate. If we don't get to that debate, we're even more dead than we already are. So we need your help, and your vote matters in New Hampshire. If we could get you to come out and primary for Andrew Yang, you can make a difference. Are you at the poll? Are you gonna vote for Andy Yang? I know it's an old school thing. I'll tell you what, if you're going to vote for Andrew Yang, just laugh. Give me a laugh. Perfect. I'll put you down for a caucus for Andrew Yang. Thank you so much. Together, we're going to get to 15%, and we're going to start shocking the world. We've got something in line, but thank you so much. Thanks for reading his book. Thanks for taking the time to talk to me. I've got to get back on the phone and flip you guys. We're out of time, sir. So have yourself a great day. Thank you for your support. I just flipped him. All right, so let me take a little bit of break because I'm tired of fucking talking. Let me read some stuff. Really like reading. I do phone. Okay, that voice, I swear. I work on phones. I am on the phone now. Been to countless trainings on how to speak to people. You're absolutely right. It depends on how you do it. I would be in the dialer if I wasn't working. Yeah, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Mike, you actually okay. So I don't have a salary. I'm on 100% commission. I raise money for a startup. I have my own business. I'm a business of one. I raise capital from cold called guys that are rich, accredited guys on the phone. I get them to invest money into this deal, and then I get a percentage of the money that comes in that goes straight into my pocket. I don't care. Spence, I don't care that Bloomberg's the favorite. As far as I'm concerned, Andy Yang's the only one that's a favorite. All right. So I didn't mean to post that. I keep going back and forth. If any of you, so if you guys are seeing this, if you guys like me, tweet this out. I try to get this upvoted and get this trending. Is that the right word? Kind of keep this trending, keep this thing going. Let's see what I'm at. Shit, I only have 2 fucking comments, guys. We need to pop this thing. We need to get this thing popping. So, trend it out. Whatever is the more eyes we get on this thing, the more comments. If you comment, if you upvote, more people will see me. More people will be inspired, and more people, if they're not afraid to phone bank, will learn how to do it, and they'll start flipping people. What else?
So yeah, there's another vote for our boy Andy Yang. And if any of you like me and want to support me, here's a Reddit link to my GoFundMe. I'm hemorrhaging money when I'm not on the phone and not raising money. I'm not making money. My wife is not happy. So if there's anything you guys can help out with, if not, that's okay too. At least pick up a phone. Back at it. Hello. How you doing, sir? Can you hear me? Tom, my name is Mike Vanetton. I'm giving you a call all the way from San Diego, California. Woke up early just to give you a call. It's about 7 in the morning. Gonna ask you a loaded question. Are you planning on voting at the primary today? Nope. Who'd you vote for? None of my business. All right, sir. Take care. Have a great day. Shit. I'm not. He already voted. I kind of was rude and moved on. I don't care. I gotta get a hold of people before they fucking go vote. Everybody's already voted. Shit. We're running out of time, people. Hello, I'm looking for Frank. Okay, maybe you can help me. Are you planning on voting at the primary today? Absolutely. Do you have your candidate in mind? That's why you answered. You're voting for Andrew Yang. We need your vote. If get your husband. We got to get to 15% viability, and that's why I'm dialing the phone, and that's why I'm trying to teach 1,000 other kids how to properly be good on the phone. Because if you can phone bank right, you can change the world. We're at about 11%. Polls show early, which I hope stays where it is. If we can get to 15, we can get a delegate, and then we get invited to the debates in South Carolina, and then I can keep on keeping. And I wish the campaign was hiring me to do this a long time ago. But we need your vote. I love you for voting for Andrew Yang. Okay. I'll move on. I'll keep flipping people, but he's the guy that needs your vote more than anything. Thank you for being a critically thought out, brilliant human being that understands what we're trying to do here. What made you go to Andrew Yang? What made you flip? Yeah. Yeah. He's if I can see that. He's been phone banking. He started 15 minutes. Thank you so much for your vote. I'm going to just tell you one thing before you go. You're on the right track. The reason I'm working for Andrew and not Amy or Steyer, I like a lot of people, but the reason I'm really voting for Andrew is odds makers in Vegas. And you can tell your husband this if he hasn't voted yet. Call him and tell him. If he wants Trump out of office, Andrew Yang is the only one in Vegas set by odds makers that is actually a favorite head-to-head to beat Trump. It's not just that. He will crush Trump, but everybody else is going to lose. I hate to say it, but thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your vote. We're not going to let you down. I'm going to just keep on going, all right? We're going to get to 15%. Thank you for helping. Bye. That's powerful. Nothing's powerful. She was already done. What's powerful? So that's amazing. You're powerful. Who wants to hear some music? I'm gonna put some political hip hop on. That's just gonna motivate me. Popping. I love doing this, man. I wish this was my job. I have more fun talking to you guys and trying to change the world. That fills me up with just the happiness that y'all don't even know. So thank you so much for even watching. More coffee.
He's wrong all day.
We're good on that stuff, man. I appreciate it though. Maybe I might. The guy whose deal, it's not my deal. My business, I'm a business of one. I literally have a phone and I print up leads and call them with a pen. The guy whose deal I'm raising money for, shit, maybe he's paying out the fucking ass for everything and he's spending all the money that I raised for him. Kind of like the fucking Yang campaign. Don't even get me started, pal. If you guys are pumped up on this, share it. Upvote me on Reddit, all that good stuff. Comment on my post. Because yesterday we got to the front page. If we can get to the front page again. Hey, how you doing? They hung up on me. Guys, I appreciate the upvotes, but I've got 2 comments and I'm not going to get on the front page to show everybody how to do this. If you guys go to that link and just leave a dot. I don't care what you say. Just leave something. Hey, how you doing? Hello? I'm looking for Gina. Hey, are you planning on voting at the primary today? Hey, do me a favor. Who won the World Series? Okay, I'm getting nope. Robocaller. So I just got a robocaller, guys. There seems to be a lot of those. Ask them a question like who just won the Super Bowl, and if it's a fucking thing, don't let them waste your time. Hey, somebody commented. Thank you so much. Bump. Attaboy, Jazz Dog. Yeah. Hey, how you doing? Janie. Guys, Reddit post right here. Wait, right here. Click on it, upvote it, and bump it. We need you. You guys aren't gonna die. At least get me fucking trending. Frank, Miss Asher, Mr. Asher. He hung up on me. Hey, you guys are great. Thank you. Bump, you're awesome. You are awesome. All of you are awesome. Hell yeah, I'm going to respond to all of these. Thank you. If you guys can please, if you know anybody on Reddit, share that link and bump it, and just tell them to like it, bump it, like it, bump it, like it, bump it, bump it, like it. Yeah. Thanks for listening. Hello. Hello. Gary? Gary, perfect. My name is Mike Vanetten. I'm giving you a call out of sunny Southern California and San Diego, California. I woke up early to call you just to ask if you're planning on voting at the primary today. You are? Do you have your candidate in mind? 100%? Are you sure? And let me ask you a question. I'll let you go. I respect you. I think she's a brilliant woman. But if I made the most compelling case to you, could I get you off Elizabeth Warren? Well, I'm calling you with Andrew Yang. Andrew Yang, you nailed it. We need your vote more than Bernie. I'll tell you this right now. Bernie Sanders, I've been dialing. I was in Iowa for 3 weeks. I'm really, really good on the phone. I'm flipping people left and right. But I've been working for 7 days straight. I worked for 3 weeks in Iowa, and then I immediately flipped over to New Hampshire and started dialing the phone for New Hampshire. I've talked to about 1,000 New Hampshireans. I don't know if that's the right word. 900 of you guys are voting for Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders is going to, if you're a betting man, I'm telling you this right now, I'm giving you insider info. If you want to go to a sports book and take the action that Bernie's going to decimate New Hampshire, absolutely positively do it. I guarantee you he's going to crush it. Now, here's my issue with Warren. And here's my issue with Bernie. Look, I'd be dialing for Warren. I'd be dialing for Bernie. My biggest priority, sir, is one thing. I don't know if you list your priorities. Is it healthcare? Is it education? Is it military spending? Is it military defense? Whatever it is. My number one is getting Trump out of office. And whoever gives me the best odds to do that, I would be working for. If it was Buttigieg, I'd be working for Buttigieg. But the reason I'm working for Andrew Yang is he's the only Democrat in Vegas that odds makers have put as odds-on favorite to beat Trump. Now, that might sound crazy to you. We're on it. I'm not going to bullshit you. We're 50-1 to get the Democratic nomination. But should we get that nomination, we're the only one. We're a 3-1 favorite while everybody else is an underdog to beat Trump head-to-head. You might ask yourself, I don't know if I believe that. Let me explain it to you. Democrats are going to vote for Democrats. Republicans are going to vote for Republicans. And swing voters in swing states are going to make this election like every 4 years. Andrew Yang polls exceptionally well with undecideds, moderates, constitutionalists, libertarians, and about 15% of the Trump vote. 15% of Trump voters in 2016 that are disenfranchised with this nonsense would say that they would vote for Andrew Yang. When I was in Iowa, we had 60 people walking through in and out of this office. The 3 weeks I was there, half of them were Trump supporters. That is why he's a favorite. Now let me get into Bernie. I love Bernie to death. I don't think we have a tremendous obstacle ahead of us. It's called voting Trump out of office. Never in the history, if you know your history in the United States, has a incumbent conservative been voted out of office when the market's at an all-time high. I don't believe, whether it's fair or not, that Bernie is a democratic socialist or a regular socialist, as the right likes to say. I think that's going to scare away swing voters in swing states. Elizabeth Warren is also exceptionally far to the left. She said on her town hall meeting, if you saw it, she wants to open up the borders and let all immigrants in and give them all free health care. That is going to scare a ton of people away, especially when you have citizens of the United States paying out the ass for health care that is forced on them. I mean, these premiums are getting out of control. Again, I don't think she can do it. So here's the deal. Look, Bernie's going to crush it. You're right. I don't disagree, but we saw what happened in 2016 when I understand about people doing their homework. I don't give people that much credit. All I care about is that we run it with the right man up against Trump that actually can beat him. So I'm going to ask you this. All right, Bernie's going to crush it, so you don't have to worry about that.
Warren will probably do okay. Let me tell you the situation with Andrew Yang. The polls have said that we're actually pulling it pretty well at about 10% in New Hampshire. Thanks for being critically thought out state. You guys are smart up there, up in New England. I'm really impressed with the quality of people I've talked to, the critical thinking that you guys do. But here's the deal. If you can vote for your third choice, Andrew Yang, and help us get to 15%, we get a delegate, and then we're invited to the South Carolina stage where we can debate again. If we don't get to 15% and we don't get your vote, we're pretty much done. We're on life support right now. So I'm begging you, I'm asking you. Your vote means a ton. If you could please vote for Andrew Yang to help us keep this thing going. He's the only, whether intelligent people, whether Warren will do better than Trump is irrelevant. It's all that matters is, will the swing voter in swing state go behind that curtain and not vote self-preservation when the market's at an all-time high, but vote for a woman that wants to open up the borders and give everybody free health care? You're absolutely right. You're completely right on this. So I'm begging you, okay, help me help you. We can change the world together. You like Andrew Yang, he's your third choice. He might be your first choice, but you don't think he's serious. I'm doing everything I can. I'm streaming this live now to a bunch of phone bankers that don't know how to do this. I'm trying to teach 1,000 people how to be proficient on the phone to be able to flip voters. I'm telling you, we can make a miracle happen, and that miracle's in a form of an Asian man. He's actually about 6 feet tall. I met him. He's a big Asian guy that likes math. What do you say? He's a cool guy. Please vote for him. I'm begging you, sir. I'm begging you. Give him your vote. Shoot, yeah. It's called a UBI. I'm sorry. Go on. I'm listening. I don't mean to interrupt. That's a great question. I never got that question. Just trying to get by. Well, here's the deal. I'll be honest with you. That's a brilliant question. I'm also a small business owner. I'm a business owner of one. I raise capital for startups via the phone. As you can tell, I'm okay on the phone. I can just tell you this. His job in Washington before he ran for president was he helped small other businesses become more proficient. And this is where the UBI comes in. A small business owner, what does she do? What's a small business? Perfect. So the biggest thing is disposable income and making jewelry. If you put $1,000 into everybody's hands, okay, that's over the age of 18, you're going to see an economy start to circulate money. The money right now is sitting in Apple's Uncle Scrooge's money bin. It's sitting in the Amazon's money bin. It's sitting in Google's money bin. It's not circulating through the economy, which would allow disposable income to those people that, hey, can I afford to buy this really cool necklace? What kind of stones does she have? Like my wife loves like all these crystals and stones. Is it like that? Yeah, I bought my wife a Herkimer diamond because she loves like crystals and crystal healing, and it's cute and it's all that. But my wife loves all those stones, and her friend actually makes all that stuff too. But so here's the deal. If you want to help her business, if you add money to an economy, that helps all small businesses, period. If you have money circulating, disposable income circulating into an economy, and I'm going to throw some numbers your way and I'm just going to explain from Burlington, Iowa. Look, you're in New England. You guys are doing okay as far as the economy is concerned. I'm in San Diego. Things are great. You know, if you want to get to work and you make money, I just got back from a place called Burlington, Iowa, where time forgot about, and these people are starving. 40% of these people are on food stamps. 20% are below the poverty line. There's 18,000 people in an old town of Burlington, Iowa. If you give them each $1,000 a month, that's $18 million a month that'll go towards piano lessons, your mechanic, taking your wife out to breakfast, money pumped back into your local economy. And if that money's circulating through your local economy, there's going to be a hell of a lot more disposable income for somebody to go, I love this $70 necklace that, you know, your wife has. I'd love to purchase it. I've got the extra cash. That's how you make small businesses work, is there needs to be more money circulating through, okay, your local economy, and can't be money taken out of our economy and just sitting in a Cayman Islands account. So I'm begging you, sir, look. Oh, I'm a killer on the phones. I raise capital for, I raise thousands of dollars from rich board guys, and they're all conservatives. They just throw, they don't care. They have X amount of money and they go, yeah, I'll send you 25 grand for this startup. It sounds interesting. This is what I do, and I know I'm good on the phone. But if I'm not good on the phone, I can get you to vote for Andrew Yang. Please. I know he's your third choice. It's okay that he's your third choice. We need to become viable. Please grab your wife. That's 2 votes. And vote for Andrew Yang at the polls today. I'm on my hands and knees begging you, sir. Please don't let this dream die. All right, sir. Thank you for your support with Andrew Yang later on. Have a great day. Okay, so I got him and his wife. That's 2 more. Flips. Yeah. I love when people that don't dial the phone give me tips on how to dial the phone. It's my favorite. Okay, so here, you guys, if you're reading this, if there's 21 people in here, if you can like this, I just posted it right here, right there. If you can bump it and like it, we can get more eyeballs on this. I'll also post my GoFundMe if any of you guys are feeling froggy, but I'm not making any money right now and I'm doing this for free, and my wife is not thrilled. What do you mean you're going to stop working and you're going to work for free? Trying to change the world, babe. Okay. There. I don't know if that works. Let me see if this works. No, that's not even going to work. So I don't know how the hell I'm doing. Nope. Let's view it. If I view it, maybe. Okay. So I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging around. I think if I would have done this a week ago, I think the debates really took a lot of steam out of or a lot of wind out of everybody's sails. Right there's my GoFundMe, and right above it, my Reddit account. If you can just upload it and comment, I get more people in here, and I'll be back on the phone. JP, I'm a volunteer, but I'm a phone salesman by trade, and I'm damn good at what I do. Shut the fuck up. We're at 15%. I'm going to take all, we're at 11%. I'm taking all the credit for that. We're at 11% because of what I did. Hell yeah, go me. All right, back at it. Help out. Tweet this out. Upvote. If you know anybody, share it with them. Comment. Blah, 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 blah. Back on it. I swear. We're doing it, guys. You're doing it, guys. Are you? What? Yeah. There you go. Hello. Hi, how are you? Sally. My name is Mike Vanetten. My name is Mike Vanetten. I gave you a call all the way from Southern California in San Diego because I woke up early just to give you a call and ask you this question. Are you planning on voting at the primaries this evening or today? You already did? Damn it. I should have got a hold of you a little bit ago. Who'd you vote for? Am I allowed to ask? I wanted you to vote for Andrew Yang. Shut up. Really? I don't mean to say shut up, but guys, everybody's voting for Andrew Yang. This is great. I'm sorry. I'm teaching a bunch of. I'm very impressed with you, ma'am. What do you, he said something about children? Oh, he is a son with autism, yes. Yeah. You are, God loves you, I love you, and you're going to be all right. Thank you so much. I'm telling you, I'm working my ass off to try to help make this guy viable. I'm so happy that I talked to you and you voted for Andrew Yang without even me talking to you first. We're trying to get to 15% viability. I love you. I love you. I want to take you out to a nice steak dinner. What do you say? Why not? Where do you want to go? I'll take you anywhere you want. Nice Italian place? Right on the water somewhere? I'm in San Diego. I'm in California. I'm working my tail off to help try to make this guy viable because my vote means. I would love to though. You're exactly what I'm looking for. You're why I'm working my ass off. Is you get it. I wish everybody got it like you. Please, can I get her number so I can call her? Did your daughter sell you on him? Is that why you voted? You're already there? Oh my God, I love you. How do I talk to your daughter? Can you give me your daughter's number? Can I call your daughter and oh God, I was so close. All right. Well, thank you so much for voting for Andrew Yang. I'm gonna keep on keeping on and we're gonna try to change the world. Do me a favor though. All right. Call her. Call her right now. If you're not gonna let me call her right now and tell her that there's one guy that Vegas odds make. Yeah, but it's a matter of whether I'm going to tell you right now. If you call her right now, you tell her that he's the only candidate in Vegas head to head that's odds-on favorite to beat Trump. He's the only one that is a favorite to beat Trump. Call her and tell her that, and that'll make her vote for him. Absolutely. A lot of people don't think that he's viable. But we're call her and tell her that. Thank you so much for all that you've done. Thank you for being a human being. Thank you for being what this campaign is all about. We're not going to let you down, okay? Call her and tell her she has to vote for Yang, or else I'm coming there and taking you to a steak dinner. No, it can't be think. Every vote, what was that? All right, well, I'll tell you what, if you like the cut of my jib, give her a call, just a little, it's called a jack call, just motivate her, massage her a little bit, and tell her you just talked to this really handsome, dark, handsome man, and he was telling you all about Andrew Yang, and she has to vote for Andrew Yang, or you're going to disown her as a daughter. What do you say? You're a great mother. I wish you were my mom. All right, ma'am, thank you so much for your time. Please call her and encourage her to vote for Yang. We need to get to 15%. All right, I love you. Goodbye.
Guys, I think it's working. I've talked to several people who are like, I'm voting or I voted for Andrew Yang. And everybody's open to it. And these people in New Hampshire can be flipped. Son of a bitch. I didn't close her. That's not a close. She already voted for Andrew Yang. It's a done deal. Do you guys want to get Carl in here to get the party rolling? Okay, hold on. Carl. Hello. Carl says hi. Carl says hi. He wants to give everybody the kisses. Oh. Hey, you tank. Hey, you big tank. Carl says hi. Oh, yeah. I think the daughter already said she's going to vote for him, so I just wanted to make sure. But yeah, it's happening, guys. Son of a bitch. We might be making a difference. Back at it. Popping. Yeah. Coffee. Green tea. Hello? Hi, how you doing, ma'am? My name is Mike Vanetton. I'm calling you all the way from Southern California in San Diego. I woke up early just to give you a call and ask you this question. Are you planning to vote at the primary today? Dang it. Who'd you vote for? I missed you. Okay, I'm listening. I'm calling you with Andrew Yang. He's gonna kill it. He's gonna kill it. He really is. Yeah. There was only, I know you already voted, but there was only one candidate that, and there's a reason I'm dialing for him, is he's the lone candidate that's favored in Vegas by odds makers to beat Trump head to head. It's not Bernie, it's not Biden, it's not, and I'll be honest with you, we're 50-1 to win the Democratic nomination, but we're a 3-1 favorite to beat Trump head to head because we poll so well with swing voters and swing states and people in the middle. So if you know anybody that hasn't voted at the primary yet, I'm going to tell you this right now. I'll give you the inside story. I've been working in New Hampshire. I'm not in New Hampshire, but I've been calling New Hampshire for a week, 8 to 10 hours a day, making 1,000 phone calls. 9 out of 10 people are Bernie supporters. Bernie's going to run away with it. So if there's anybody that's on the fence that you know that you can call and tell them, hey, we got to get it. All we're trying to do is get to 15%. Because that keeps the show going on. And if we get to 15%, we get a delegate, and then we're invited to the South Carolina debate. So I'm a little miffed at you, but I'll forgive you that you didn't vote for Andrew Yang. But if there's anyone you can think of, your husband, your son, your daughter, that you can tell them to get their ass to the primaries and make their mark for Andrew Yang, it would mean the world to me. I love your passion. I appreciate your call. Do what you get me. Promise me you'll get me one vote for Andrew Yang today. Give me one. All I need is one. Hey, Confucius says, those that say they can and those that say they can't are both usually right. I love you. Bye. All right. She already voted. I could have got her. Fuck. I'm pissed off. Oh well. Back at it. All these people already voted. God damn it. I gotta get a hold of the people that haven't voted yet. He's the best. He really is the best boy. He got stolen by a vato with head tattoos, and I had to go to the ghetto and get him back. Crazy story. Hello, Emily. Em, can you hear me? This is Mike Vanetton. I'm calling you out of San Diego. My name is Mike Vanetton. I called you. I woke up early specifically to ask you if you're voting at the primaries today. You already did?
Did you vote for Andrew Yang? You voted for Andrew Yang too? Woohoo! Do you know anybody who hasn't voted yet? Okay. Everybody votes in the morning. Am I wasting my time? I mean, there's some people that are undecided, but I'm dialing everybody, and a lot of you guys have already voted, and you guys have voted for Andrew Yang. This is unbelievable. We're trying. I'm doing everything I can. I love you. I love you for loving him. No, I really do. You mean the world to me, and you're why I'm donating all of my time and effort. I'm trying to change the world and make the world a better place. Thank you so much for making your mark for Andrew Yang. I'm going to get back at it because maybe the next person hasn't voted yet. All right? Have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye. Bro. Guys, this is unbelievable. I thought it was maybe it's because they're persuasive. I don't know, but we'll see what the polls say. All right, guys, I'm at 20. If you want to blast this out on Twitter, go to my Reddit post, upvote, and comment. The more comments you can make it trend and get us to the top or near the top, so I could just teach more people how to do this. And yeah. Hello? Carol? Carol, how are you doing? My name is Mike Venetton. I'm calling you all the way from San Diego, California to ask you this important question. Did you vote at the primaries today? Are you planning on it? Thank you so much for having me. You don't have transportation though? You can't get to the poll? Dang, okay. All right, thank you so much. Have a great day. Son of a bitch. She's 99 years old. She can't get there. Yeah, Spencer. Spencer, you can be my hype man, all right? I need you to post my Reddit and I need you to post my GoFundMe. I don't care about the GoFundMe. If we get 15%, I'll hit my goal, whatever, and be taken care of. I need you to post my Reddit, tell people to upvote, tell people to comment as best you can, Spence. Help me, help you. What link will pay for my transportation? Hello? Kirk. Kirk, I'm looking for Kirk. Wrong number. Did you vote at the primaries? All right, bye. What link will pay for my transportation? I hope so. Agree. I need transportation. I need food. I need to show my wife that I'm not just hemorrhaging money and our savings. So anything you guys can do to help with my GoFundMe would mean the world. Got a long way to go there, but I think we'll get there. If we can manage to get 15%, we'll reawaken the Yang Gang and we'll be good. Hello? Hello? How are you doing, ma'am? My name is Mike Vanetten. I'm calling you all the way from San Diego, California. I woke up early to ask you a loaded question. Did you vote at the primaries today, or have you voted? Are you planning on voting? Perfect. Do you know who your candidate is? Is it 100%? Who Buttigieg? Let me ask you a question. I know you said 100%, and I probably should just hang up and move on. But if I made the most compelling argument to you ever heard in your life, could I get you off Mayor Pete? The one guy that's favored in odds makers in Vegas by odds makers to beat Trump head to head. The only Democratic candidate. That's Andrew Yang. Andrew Yang. Okay, I'll tell you this right now. We're shocking New Hampshire right now. We're polling at 11%. If you want to go look it up, a lot of people I've talked to are voting for Andrew, and I agree with you that he's not going to make it. But if you got like 2 minutes just to make my most, I look. You've already made up your mind, Mayor Pete, your guy. Yeah, I'm listening. Go on. Hello? Did you hang up on? We are right now. Oh, and I'm okay with that. If you just give me a second, okay? I'm just letting you know right now. The polls are starting to come in. We're beating Biden and Buttigieg. Buttigieg did really well in. God damn you people in New Hampshire. You people in New England are brilliant. You guys are on top of everything. I spent 3 weeks in Iowa, and but the fact that you educate yourself, I'm telling you, hold on. I was in Iowa for 3 weeks. These people would vote for somebody because they got a pamphlet on their door. And that's who they go, that's what I'm voting for. Here's my compelling argument for it's crazy. I love you guys for being so well thought out. We're currently beating your boy Pete Buttigieg in New Hampshire. We're currently beating Biden. We're third in the polls. I'm going to just try to make my most compelling argument to you. You said Andrew Yang won't make it. You and I are in this together because are you a registered Democrat? Independent. Okay, brilliant. I'm a registered Democrat, and the reason I'm not a registered independent is because I can't vote in my primary unless I'm a registered Democrat. So we're kind of but we're in the same boat because not in California, not in California, ma'am. I should move to New Hampshire. Okay, so I'm going to try to make my most compelling argument to you I can. You're absolutely right. We are a long shot to get the Democratic nomination. We're about 50-1. Okay, I completely agree. We are the longest of ahead. We're 3-1 favorites. I can explain to you why. Andrew Yang polls exceptionally well with swing voters in swing states, the people in the middle, and we're actually polling 15% of Trump voters that are disenfranchised by his nonsense. He's the only candidate that will make Republicans jump the line and vote for him because he polls exceptionally well with moderates, with undecideds, with libertarians, with constitutionalists, with people in the middle, swing voters in swing states. That's why he's doing so well in a smart, thought-out place like New Hampshire. Here's my issue with Mayor Pete. It shouldn't matter, but it does. And I'm not allowed to say it because you're not allowed to bring these things up, but there's a reason that Mayor Pete's polling at 0% with the African-American community. How are you going to win Florida if you get 0% of the African-American community? You tell me that. I'm ready to listen. Well, Andrew Yang will get their vote, but okay, so I can count on your vote for Andrew Yang? I can. All right, well, enjoy voting for Mayor Pete, ma'am. Have a great day.
people have one punch. People that think they're really smart but aren't. And when I brought up the fact that he had 0% of the African Americans and how he's won Florida with that, what happened? She got pissed off and hung up and said the conversation's over. So it's okay. How you doing, Chris? Chris, have you voted at the primaries yet? I'm calling you from San Diego. I woke up really early to ask you if you're voting at the primaries today. You're exactly who I'm looking for. Are you undecided? Tell me where you're going. Pete, okay, is it 100%? If I made the most compelling argument for somebody else, can I get you off of Mr. Buttigieg? Okay, perfect. If I'm knocking on your door, you just cracked it open. You let me put my foot in the door. Here, there's one guy. Okay, real quick. I don't know what your priorities are. I don't know how you list these priorities. Okay, I'll tell you my priority. Number one, it's not healthcare. It's not military spending. It's not defense budget. It's not the woman's right to choose. It's getting Trump out of office. And whoever has the best chance to beat Trump head to head, guess who I'm dialing for? Out in Vegas by odds makers, there is one candidate that's favored to beat Trump head to head by a 3-1 margin. It's not Bernie. It's not Buttigieg. It's not Warren. It's not Biden. It's not Steyer. It's not Amy. Do you know who it is? It's Andrew Yang. He's probably your second choice, right? He's everybody's second choice. Here's the deal. Let me try to make the most compelling argument why we got to have Andrew be your first choice. We need to get to 15%. We are shocking the world right now. We're polling at 11%. Your vote fucking matters. And I don't mean to cuss. I'm just super passionate about this. Every vote in New Hampshire matters. If we get to 15%, we get to go to the debates. In South Carolina, we're invited and we get a delegate. You will help us snowball and get this thing going. Now, you're probably going to go, Andrew Yang's my second choice because he's probably not viable. You're right. I'm not going to lie to you. We're 50-1 to get the Democratic nomination. But are you a registered Democrat or independent? Okay, I'm a registered Dem, but that's only because in California, if I was independent, they wouldn't let me vote at my primaries. We're in the same boat. You and I are standing and looking up at Mount St. Trump. Never in the history of the United States. Yeah, go, shoot, give me. No, interrupt me, please. Yeah. Shit, I was expecting 5%, but the polls came out and said we're polling at 11%. You people in New England are fucking brilliant. I spent 3 weeks in Iowa calling these people all day, every day, and literally these people would tell me they're voting for a candidate because they got a pamphlet in the mail, and I couldn't change their mind. No, I've already committed back in October for Amy. She gave me a really nice pamphlet. What? Like. Yeah, shoot. I'm listening. That's Bernie's I'm telling you this right now. Buttigieg is going to okay, you people in New England critically think. And there's an elephant in the room that I'm not supposed to bring up as a volunteer for the campaign about Buttigieg that nobody's talking about. But you guys, people in Iowa didn't either realize it or just blew past it. You people, you critical thinkers in New Hampshire are identifying what that issue is. Yes. I love everybody. I live in an area of San Diego. I get people screaming at me when I bring that up, and I don't want to offend anybody. But if your main number one goal is putting up with somebody against Trump, I like Mayor Pete. I think he's got a little JFK in him. But I think when swing voters in swing states go into that curtain and shut the door, that, who votes? Old people vote. It's not a young. I love your girlfriend. You should put a ring on that one. So that's the thing, right? What'd she say? What'd she say? Accepting a ring, you damn well better do it. Dude, can I give you a tip? Don't go to the Robinsons or any of those fancy jewelry places. The diamonds are overpriced. You go to yourself to a pawn shop and you get yourself a beautiful rock. You'll pay 1/10 of the price. Do not go to Robbins Brothers or K Jewelers or any of that bullshit because they gouge you. Anyway, that's beside the point. All right, so here's what I want you to do. And this is why, if you vote, look,
if you vote for Buttigieg because you like Buttigieg, great. But I want you to think when you're in the polling booth, okay, can he beat Trump head to head based on the fact that Trump's going to constantly razz him about having a first man in office. And it's going to turn a lot of older people. My dad is a lifetime Democrat. He's 60-something, 63 years old. And he goes, I ain't voting for Mayor Pete. Fuck that. And that's just the way it is. We're not there yet as a nation. There's nothing wrong with being gay. Absolutely. I'm 100% in favor of all these rights, all this stuff. But when it comes down to it, you got to keep in mind that, old people are stuck in their ways. And it took it, in 2008, we voted a black man. Do you think in 1988 they would have voted for a black man? No, because the older group, the crowd, before they died off, we just weren't going to vote for a black guy. We got there as a nation. We'll get there in 10 years as a nation to elect a guy like Pete Buttigieg. We're just not there yet. We got to let this generation die off. Now, here's the deal. If Yang's your second choice, you and your girlfriend, what'd you say? Oh, what's this? No, we'll get a woman before we go gay. I like Amy Klobuchar too, and I don't mind. I like Amy. I think anyway. Here's my point: is if your biggest thing is getting Trump out of office, if your biggest priority is getting Donald Trump out of office, okay? Andrew is the one guy, okay, and I explained it to you. That's a 3-to-1 favorite over him. And here's what we need. We're at 11% right now, and the reason he's everybody's second favorite choice, I don't know if he's viable, but you guys are coming out and voting for him. We're polling at 11%. If I can get you and your girlfriend to go vote for him, we get to 15%. We get invited to the next debate stage in South Carolina with Dave Chappelle endorsing our boy. The black vote will come out South Carolina, and we're gonna this, just watch this thing snowball. So what we need is, we're on fumes right now. We need your vote. Buttigieg, if you like Buttigieg, did you say okay? Are you done? You and your girlfriend were both agreed? Andrew Yang's your guy? We just need to keep this dream going. Give us 15% and a miracle can happen. A miracle that can beat Trump, that is in the form of an Asian man. He's actually a tall Asian man. I met him. He's about 6 feet. Big guy. I'm about 6'4", but anyway. He's a cool cat. So here's the he's got that charisma that Obama had. He might not be a smooth talking black guy that'll sing you Al Green and make your heart melt, but there's something about him. And you can't really put into words that je ne sais quoi, that thing that he has, that just that charm factor. If we can get there, and you and I can make the miracle happen together. But we need you and your girlfriend to go vote for Andrew Yang and get us to 15%. Are we agreed? Deal? Why don't you just go and commit voter fraud and go to New Hampshire and vote for our boy? Is there any way we can do that? I'm desperate here. What? Yeah, bud. Hey, I love you to death. I'm not going to let you down. Do not go to Robbins Brothers, any of these other overpriced things for a diamond. It's a scam. Read about no, I'm serious. Read about what a scam the diamond industry is. You find yourself in the hood, a nice little pawn shop, and they've got all of these old beautiful diamonds from dipshits that married they caught their wife fucking the pool man, and they sell them at the pawn shop. And then this is what I want you to do. Whatever the price tag on that diamond is, if it's $3,000, I want you to offer $1,500, and then you'll meet somewhere in the middle. All right, bud. Thank you so much for your support. I got to get back at it. Thank you. Welcome aboard. Bye. You too. Boom! Him and his girl. Yeah. Andrew Yang was his 2 and Buttigieg was his 1, but I got him off booty. Guys, if you guys are reading this, all right, we're fucking right there. Everybody stop what you're doing, jump on the dialer, and just try to be me. All right, guys, I'm gonna annoy you right now. Hey, who's Wheatmaker? I'm supposed to DM him. I need to DM Wheatmaker. I'll DM anybody. Fuck it. Hey, Jessica. Thank you for keeping me going. You guys, we're doing this, all right? Hey, jump on the dialer if you're available, pal. Like we're I mean, shit, dude. If we get to 15%, it's a whole new fucking ball game. And we came back from the dead. Christopher McCann is gonna vote, and his girlfriend is too. That's 2 more. I flipped about 6 people so far. I gotta get to 20 more. Who the fuck is Wheat? Whatever. I gotta figure this out. DM Wheat Maker. Okay. Pat Rock, why am I DMing? If you're here, why am I DMing this guy? What do I say? Pat Rock. All right, guys. Right here, if you're here, this guy right here is my Reddit post. If you upvote it and comment anything, awesome, good job, fuck you. It'll help make this thing trend. If you get this, please, I want to try to get to at least 100 people on here on the live stream, and I want to try to help at least another 100 phone bankers try to make this dream happen. We got this, y'all. Pat Rock, why? Just tell them you need your expense covered for lodging and transportation. Oh, I got you. Okay. Thanks, Pat. Anyway, I don't know how we're doing. We're just, I've heard 11%, and I'm going to allow myself to believe it's 11%, even though, we'll see. There's a lot of people I'm talking to, Jess, that surprisingly, are you undecided? I'm going Yang. Holy shit, really? So maybe. And I'm telling you, phone banking is an untapped market. If I can get this thing viral and I can teach 9,000 other phone bankers how to do this, hey, how you doing? No, it didn't work. We might be able to shock the world. Who knows? And hello, Rita, how you doing? My name is Mike Venetton. I'm calling you all the way from San Diego, California. I'm just going to ask you a super, super loaded question. I woke up early just to get a hold of you. Have you voted yet at the primaries? Are you planning on it? Perfect. You're exactly what I'm looking for. Do you know who your candidate is? Is it up in the air? Are you leaning towards somebody? There are. Can I make the most compelling case for you why you think you should vote for my guy? I'm calling you for a young man by the name of Andrew Yang. He's everybody's second favorite choice. Oh God, they were hammering you. I'm so sorry. They're not as good as I am, and they're not as persuasive as I am. No, I'm serious. I'm exceptionally good at what I'm doing. They're actually streaming. Uh-huh. Okay, let me quell that. Hold on. You give me 2 seconds, okay? Let me respond. No, just let me say one thing. I'll leave you alone. You just I can just address this one thing and I'll leave you alone. He's the only candidate. There's a reason I'm working for him, because out in Vegas, odds makers made Andrew Yang. He's the only favorite by 3-1 to beat Trump head to head. Only one. And there's a reason for that. Is Democrats are going to vote for Democrats, Republicans vote for Republicans, and every single year, swing voters in swing states, or every single 4 years, make that decision. So this is my best pitch to you, ma'am. And I know you don't want to talk to any more Yang gangers that are bothering you, but real quick, the reason Andrew Yang is favored to beat Trump and everyone else is an underdog. Biden's an underdog, Bernie's an underdog, Buttigieg is an underdog, Amy's an underdog, everybody's an underdog but Andrew Yang. And that's because the swing voters and swing dates, he pulls exceptionally well with the undecideds, with the libertarians, the constitutionalists, the moderate Democrat, the moderate Republican, and we're polling 15% of Republicans that would have vote for Trump would vote for Andrew Yang should he get in there. Andrew Yang will smoke Donald Trump, but he's the only one, ma'am. Okay, we need to get to 15%. Your vote means so much. Please vote for Andrew Yang. All right, thank you so much. Bye-bye. Cass, I'm doing the persuasion callers because those are people that can be flipped, and those are people that I'm probably my talents are best used for. That's what I would be doing. I don't know if that's good or not, but I think there's a lot of Bernie supporters. I don't know if you think I should be calling the other ones, let me know, but I was calling the persuasion yesterday, and there's a difference. Is, I wasn't getting a hold of anybody, nobody cared, but shit, who knows? Hey, Jessica, thank you. Y'all mean the world to me. I'm not going to stop till we get there. We just got to hold on for one more day, guys. Hello? Mary, can you hear me? Mary, my name is Mike Vanetten. I'm calling you all the way from sunny San Diego, California. And there's a reason I woke up early to call you. I'm calling to ask if you're planning on voting at the primary today. Dad, who'd you vote for? All right. Was it Andrew Yang? And can we take it back and get you to vote for Andrew Yang if you didn't? It was? What the hell? You got to be kidding me. How are all you guys voting for Andrew Yang? I think we're going to shock the world together. Why did you vote for Andrew Yang?
Can I interrupt you for a second and tell you thank you so much for being somebody who's capable of critical thinking and thinking a couple moves ahead. It means the world to me. I just came back from Iowa for 3 fucking weeks. I know I came back from Iowa and I was there for 3 weeks and I was doing what I'm doing now. I'm a killer on the phone. I teach people how to do this and I would call people in Iowa and I would talk to them and I would say, do you know who you're voting? They go, yup. And I go, who are you voting for? And they tell me and I go, oh, can I get you off there? And they go, nope, I made up my mind in October. And I asked him, well, do you know why you're voting for him? Well, he gave me a really nice pamphlet in the mail. What? You made up your mind in September to vote for a guy because he put a door hanger on your fucking, I'm sorry to cuss, but a door hanger on your door and you won't, and you're not going to even hear me out. No, I ain't hearing you out. Like, oh my God, like, oh, what is going to happen? And it's so refreshing because I will say this, you independents and you Democratic registered Dems in the New England area, specifically New Hampshire, you guys are well thought out. You guys give me all sorts of hope for the future of humanity. I mean, just you nailing it means the world to me. Well, yeah, I think yeah. There's really, yeah, I'm listening. You go. There's a reason I'm calling you from Andrew Yang and I'm not calling you from Amy or Buttigieg or Bernie or Warren. And this is it. Odds makers in Vegas have made Andrew Yang. He's the only Democrat that's a favorite by 3-1 to beat Trump. Everybody else is an underdog. We're 50-1 to get the nomination, but should we get the nomination, we are 3-1 favorite. And the reason that is because Andrew polls exceptionally well with the people in the middle, the undecideds, the libertarians, the constitutionalists, the moderates. And we're polling about 15% with Trump supporters who say they're tired of Trump's nonsense and his tweeting and his bloviating bullshit. But the only guy that they would get off their vote for is Andrew Yang. So if we get there, if you can call everybody you know and tell them that and try to get them to vote for Andrew Yang, it is imperative for us in New Hampshire to get to 15% viability in New Hampshire, because then we get introduced, we get the invitation to go to South Carolina to go on the debate stage. If you're not at the debate, it's tough. So so whatever you can do, if there's anybody you know that's undecided, maybe your husband, son, daughter, call them and tell them you will disown them as a family member if they do not vote for Andrew Yang. Is she going to vote for Yang? Can you either? Okay, I'll tell you what, if you're willing to share her information, her number with me, I'll call her and I'll make sure she votes for Yang. If you're not comfortable with that, it's well, I could probably text her. Give me a cell phone if you don't mind. You unbelievable. 603. Yeah. Okay, and what's her name? Mia, you are an absolute princess and a gem, and I want to thank you so much for being you. And I'm going to promise you this right now. I'm here working my tail off, not stopping until either they pull me off and, we get to the 12th round bell, or, we make the impossible happen. We make a miracle happen. So I just want to thank you for helping us make the dream, stay alive. It means the world to me. And I'm going to get Mia. I'm killing it. I'm calling everybody seems that I get a hold of. They finally are ready to have that conversation. Like, it's primary day. All right, I'll listen. I'll hear you out. I'm actually having a tremendous amount of success. The only issue is a lot of people I talk to are like yourself. They already voted. So, but a lot of them, it's crazy.
Well, yeah, it's wild to me because the people I am talking to, like yourself, they're all Yang support. I voted for Yang. What? What? Really? Yeah, yeah. I really like him. Oh, great. If again, all right, I'm gonna get your daughter. I'm gonna get your daughter. You call all your friends. You call your husband if you're still married. You tell everybody to vote for Yang. I'll do my part. You do your part, and together we'll make the world a better place. Deal? Thank you so much. I'll definitely be in touch. I'm definitely going to be in touch with your daughter. As soon as I get off the phone, I'm going to start working her over. Okay. Thank you, Mary. Bye. Okay, so that woman voted for Yang, and they gave me her daughter's number, who she also thinks is voted for Yang, and her husband is voting for Yang. I am a guide. I don't want to, I am not, if I'm not the best, I'm in the top two, and I'm not the god, but I definitely am a god. Any of you guys, again, if you're reading this, if you like me, you like to cut on my jib, we need to get this in many eyeballs as possible. I just posted right here, this little Reddit guy. Go to it, upvote it, and comment just to get it trending. And I'm also, when I do this, I'm not on the phone making money, and my wife is freaking out because I stopped working to make money, and for the last month I've been volunteering. So if there's anything you could do to help out the GoFundMe right there, so I could show my wife, look, wife, I'm still kind of making money, that would mean the world to me. Do not use the script. Use Mike's technique and for inspiration. Yes, the script is a joke. The people in charge of the phone banking and canvassing for Humanity Forward and the campaign are dog shit. The greatest canvasser you've ever met in your life, his name is Matt Bryant. We did a GoFundMe for him. He's currently in New Hampshire knocking on doors. The guy's as good, if not better, than I am on the phone. What else? But yeah, anything that the campaign gives you, it's like they're trying to lose. The campaign is run by a bunch of fucking morons, and a bunch of volunteers have to beg people on GoFundMe to support. Meanwhile, the campaign is taking in millions of dollars and literally wasting it. You could take that money and light it on fire, and at least in New Hampshire, it'll provide you with warmth. I'm not the god, but I'm definitely a god. Yeah, I actually stole that from, if you ever seen Groundhog Day with Bill Murray, I stole that from Bill Murray. It's not me. Cassie! Woo! Atta girl! We're doing it, guys. All right. I gotta refill my coffee. Again, it's up here now, but my Reddit post, you get your ass on there, you comment anything, call me a fucking asshole, but upvote it and comment to get it trending. And then my GoFundMe is right below it. My wife is not happy that I stopped working. Matt Austin! Hey, you guys right here? You guys see Matt right here? This guy is the fucking canvasser of canvassers. As good as I am on the phone, he's better at door knocking. Guy's a fucking freak. We're doing it, Matt. I don't fucking believe it. I gotta get more coffee. Everybody right now, hit up Matt and tell him how awesome he is. He's in New Hampshire freezing his dick off while I'm in San Diego in the warmth, knocking on doors and flipping voters. Are you still here? Hi, what's wrong? You look great. No, you're fine. You look great.
Oh, sell me this. Okay, Spencer, sell me this pen. The movie got that wrong. I think if you saw I posted about it. So the real Jordan Belfort, he explained it in an interview. The movie, it was like, yeah, you like this pen? All right, fill out a check. It's not really like that. That's more Hollywood than anything. The sell me this pen thing is real simple to understand, and I want you to use this when you're dialing. Are you in the market for a pen? Are you looking to buy a pen? Have you thought about purchasing a pen in the last 3 months? It's a qualifying question. You get them to say yes. If you get a no, just like you go, are you planning on voting at the primary? And you get a no, I'm not going. Just move on, because then you're wasting your time. So to sell you the pen, it's real simple. Are you in the market for a pen? No? Okay. Excuse me, sir. Are you in the market for a pen? No? Sir, are you in the market for a pen? Yes. Oh, perfect. I got a pen for you. Right here to hold it right here. Perfect. Let's just assume the sale and get it done. That's what sell me this pen is. So there you guys go. More just free fucking ninja tips for you guys, because whatever. Just giving shit away. Giving this shit away. I gotta hold on for one more day. We gotta hold on for one more day, guys, and we're there. Guys, if you get this, if you're watching, if you like me, if you haven't yet, whatever you can do to help me make this thing on Reddit go viral, what I need from you is I need an upvote if you haven't, and a comment if you have it. You can call me an asshole in the comment. I don't care, as long as it goes viral. And equally, here's my GoFundMe. I don't know if anybody cares. You don't have to. If you don't got it, don't vote. Don't give it to me. But I'll tell you this. The volunteers that are working their ass off are a hell of a lot more valuable and will do more with your money than the fucking campaign will. Y'all got me over a G. Y'all got me over a G. I love y'all. Share my GoFundMe on Twitter. Share this on Twitter. Share my Reddit on Twitter. I can't believe I'm a streamer. I never thought I'd be here. I feel like I'm a millennial. All right, back at it. Reddit, upvote, comment. And if you got anything to spare, if you like to cut up my jib, I'm doing this shit for free for y'all. So I'll keep training, but y'all got to help me. I'll keep teaching. I'll keep moving. Hey, how you doing, Liz? No, it's not. It's not Miss Janway. Is it Elizabeth? My name is Mike Van Etten. I'm calling you all the way from sunny San Diego, California. And I woke up at 5 a.m. just to ask you this really, really loaded question. Are you planning on voting at the primaries today? Who'd you vote for, if I might mind me asking? She hung up on me. She already voted. Shit. Campaign is useless. Should have been doing this shit 7 months ago. Why the fuck weren't they hiring us 7 months ago and paying us instead of making us beg people for money? Son of a bitch. Bunch of... Tom? Mr. White, how you doing? My name is Mike Van Etten. I'm calling you all the way from sunny San Diego, California. I woke up at 5 a.m. to ask you this really loaded question. Are you planning on voting at the primary today, sir? My name's Mike. I'm from San Diego. Perfect. You're exactly who I'm looking for. Are you decided? Are you 100%? Is there some leeway? Are you undecided? Do you not know who you're going with? Oh, okay. Maybe if it's you're not decided, and even if my guy isn't one of two, I'm going to try to make the most compelling case I can to you right before you leave. I don't know where. Yes, sir. All right, I'll tell you what. Put me on speakerphone and do what you have to do and just listen. I'm pushing Andrew Yang. Do you like Andrew Yang? We need your vote. Okay, here's the deal. All right, we're at 11% right now from early poll predictions. Andrew Yang, to make the next debate in South Carolina, we got to get to 15% and get a delegate for them to invite us on to the debate stage. Otherwise, we're pretty much dead in the water. I'm going to make the most. I don't know what your priorities are. I'll tell you what my number one priority is: voting Trump out of office. There's a reason I'm not. Okay, well, I'll tell you this. What's your priority? What's your number one? Well, he's going to do tremendous things with the country, but we can't, if we don't get the right guy up against Trump, they're odds makers in Vegas. Okay, they've made one candidate a 3-to-1. I'm listening. I don't mind him either. I like him too. So do I. My favorite thing is the trade war. I love. Yeah. Well, but that's, you have to. I'll tell you what I'm going to do for the country. We're going to give everybody $1,000 that's coming out of the pocket of Amazon, Facebook, Google, and all these data companies that don't pay a dime in taxes. That's going to make business. That's going to make money circulate in the economy instead of all of the money going to those companies and them taking the money, putting it in their money bank, like Uncle Scrooge swimming around in it in the Cayman Islands. You and I pay more. It does not. They go. Why do they have? Why do they have? All right, I'll count on your vote for Yang. Guy's an asshole. It's gonna happen. Whatever. If you guys are getting this, blast me out on Twitter. Find my Reddit. Upvote. Comment. Let's try to get this thing viral. As many eyeballs that are. Hello, Tim. Tim, can you hear me? Tim, my name is Mike Van Etten. I'm calling you all the way from San Diego, California. I woke up at 5 a.m. to call you and ask you if you're planning on voting at the primary today. Do you have your candidate in mind? Is it 100%? If I made the most compelling case for my candidate, could I get you off of them and onto me? And onto mine, onto me. Are you voting for Andrew Yang? God, I love you to death. I just want to say thank you for being a critically well thought out person. I just spent. I love. I'm from Southern California. I don't know much about New England other than I hate Tom Brady and the Patriots, but that's beside the point. You guys are some of the most critically well thought out and intellectual people I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. I just spent 3 weeks in Iowa, and I was doing the same thing. I'm good on the phone. I dial in Iowa. I was literally talking to people in Iowa that decided in September who they were going to vote for because somebody came and put a door hanger on their front door. And I could not get them to, and I said, well, what about, can I at least tell you about my guy? Nope, I already made up my mind. You made up your mind because of somebody putting a door hanger on your door in September. Okay. So here's the thing: is you're already voting for Yang. I appreciate that. If you can tell your wife, your daughter, your son, their friends, tell You've already yanged everybody. I love you to death, sir. Thank you so much. I think we're pulling. We might do it 15%. I'm shocked right now, man. All these people I'm talking to, we might do it. I don't know. Like everybody, I'm really I'm talking to. Are those polls coming out yet? Okay. From what I heard, yeah, I'm listening. Okay, perfect. So what I've heard is we're polling at about 11%, and a lot of these people I'm talking to that I've called, I don't know if they're juice leads or whatever from what I've been calling, but just everybody today, I'm voting for Yang, I'm voting for Yang, I'm voting for Yang. Like holy shit. So anyway, thank you so much for your vote, Yang, whoever you can, and today for New Hampshire, and maybe we can make a miracle together. Thanks for being part of the miracle, sir. I'm gonna keep on working. Let's rock it. Bye. So I don't know if I'm starting to get scared that these leads are juiced. It's starting to freak me out. I don't know if these are, I mean, it's just these people are just, yep, vote for Yang, vote for Yang. What? Like these people aren't even undecided. I mean, some of them that I flipped, but maybe they're ones and twos. Hello? Hello? I'm looking for Joe. Joe, can you hear me? Joe hung up on me. Like the leads are like just like a baseball player would be juice. Like I think that I don't know if these leads are all flipped are approved Yangers or if they're ones or twos. It might be ones or twos that were Persuasion. I don't know if that's I don't know. I'm hoping. All you can do is work your ass off and try to make it happen. I'm doing the persuasion calls, and it not like Cassie and Cassandra. It seems like half the people I'm voting for Yang. What? So I don't know if they're ones and twos or I'm unable to connect to the chat. Why? Fuck. Why did I get disconnected? Okay. I'm on. Shit. Can anybody still hear me? It says that I'm not connected anymore. I think it was when I tried to get into Amazon Music. Maybe I'll reload.